Hello and welcome to Lost Island. This is the third episode. We're in the morning of September. It's just about a quarter to 9. What we're going to do is we're going to go and have a look at our animals first of all and go and see what was happening overnight. Basically, well, we're going to go and see if those animals that we artificially inseminated were pregnant or not. So let's go and have a look quickly. And there we go. Let's have a look and see at the messages. Yeah. Artificial insemination was successful. That is good. We're happy with that. So let's go and have a look and see what we got. Willow is expecting 12 babies, and next month, very quick gestation period, so we should be able to turn over animals quite quickly. And our little boar, how's he doing? 1 month old, health 100%. His weight is 40 kilos. Target weight is 313. So I think what we'll do with the meat animals is see how quickly they get to their target weight, and we'll get those sold when they at the appropriate weight. Right, so that's not too bad. Everything seems to be okay there. How much food have we got in here? Base food 50%. We've got little bits of everything. We're probably going to have to top that up. Look, we're still going to have to buy in feed for now. Not sure where we're going to get the money from for all this type of stuff, but hey, this is what we wanted to really see. How our horse is doing. 99% health, so quite happy with that. Food, plenty of food in there. So let's have a look and see if she was pregnant. Indeed, so let's go and have a look and see when we... So she's going to be having... It doesn't say how many she's going to be having. There seems to be a lot of information. We can reproduce no suitable animals. Yeah, we seem to be lacking bits and pieces there. I'm not sure when she's actually going to be giving birth, so we'll have to just keep an eye on that. We do know, however, that the artificial insemination was unsuccessful. So we'll have to try again. See, wishful thinking, wasn't it? Okay, so let's try again. So we need to get back in there. Right, so let's go and have a look again. So we'll get here. Artificial insemination. Pinto stallion, 3 straws. 70% success rate. Inseminate. Escape. So, fortunately, we're going to have to wait again until tomorrow. So we're going to have to take the horse out for a bit of a ride in a little while. But first of all, let's go and have a look and see how... yeah, there was plenty of food in there. Let's see how we're looking food and water-wise here with the sheep. We didn't inseminate anything here, if I remember correctly. We just left this to nature's course. So let's have a look and see what 3 animals were brought to. That's just basically what we did yesterday. 12 months old. That's not pregnant or anything. So that's a ram, so it wouldn't get pregnant. Reproduction, yeah, 2 babies there. That's what we want, 2 babies. So ram 2 babies, 20% here. Why have we got so many rams? Ram. Right, have we got any decent females that can be bought? Even if they're young. We don't want any more rams. Nope, not worth buying. Very high, no, we're only going to buy if they're really good, otherwise we'll breed them. There we go, that youngster we'll buy. Yep, we'll buy that youngster. That means we need to get a ram in if there's anything decent, otherwise we'll just crossbreed her. We'll crossbreed her with one of the others, I think. Black Welsh, that one's very good. So we'll buy that. That one's also pretty good. Oh, that one's really good. Young though. Not sure when they breed, but yep. And yep, also good. Wool production high. Nope. Those are Black Welsh. Any decent rams? Nope. Goats. Put a couple of goats in here now. And nope. Goat ram. Yeah, it's a good one. Also youngster actually. 11 months. How much is that one? 10 months. Yep. Whoa, which is best? This one here. It's only 5 months. Yep. Right, so we'll buy those selected. And it's going to take a big chunk of our money. So we've got food waiting there. Water, how's our water going? Water. Yep, we could probably top that up sometime during the day. I think we've got enough at the moment. It didn't take a hang of a lot of water. So 13 of 91 animals in there. That's good. So we've got some wool already produced. We'll get some goat's milk eventually as well. So that's that done. And the other one was the cows. Let's go and see if the cow is pregnant that we artificially inseminated. I'll be very disappointed if we have another unsuccessful. Let's have a look there. Artificial was unsuccessful. Wow, that's terrible. Right, so we need to go and do that again. How old's that? 9 months old. Oops, this one is not monitored. Is this one monitored? No, is this one monitored? Yep. So let's apply the monitor there. Artificially inseminate. Yep. Very high, 74, yeah, well, 74% success rate. So, yeah, it's tough that out of 3 of them that we do, 2 of them, even though they've got 70% success rates, are unsuccessful. But in any case, that's the way it is. Maybe we're new to the job, so that's why things didn't take. Right, so now I'm going to go and start baling up the straw on the top field, and we'll see when we get there. Right, so here we are. Going to jump onto I'm going to just go and get the service, take it downstairs and go and get it serviced quickly. It's and get a quick oil change. It's just that pulling the baler is quite a labour intensive job for these tractors. Stopping and starting all the time. Let's go and get that sorted out. There we go, and we will repair that. Wonder if I should sell. What are we looking like in terms of sale price for barley? 520. Wheat. And there's also 550, so we might have to do it just to bring some money in. We need to get back on the... How much have we got? 6,000. We'll probably go and do some sales, and we'll have to pick up... I think we're going to need to buy in some animal feed. And I think we might have to sell some of these bales, these straw bales that we're going to make as well too. Hang on, let me just go and check up with if we've got any. Do we have any product producing here? I don't know whether we've activated these. So let's have a look. Chili peppers. It's activated. We haven't got much water in there. Garlic. Activated. Lettuce. Activate. No. Spring onions. I want to activate that. Strawberries I'm not worried about. Right. Wonder if this is in the right area where we can put water in and fill up the oh, how bad is that? It's me not knowing my left from my right, that's what it is. Start filling. Why is that not filling now? Oh, there we go. I'll just fill it up and then empty it. I used to be able to, I used to have it quite taped at one stage where I could fill, and that can't be full now, can it? $20,000 litres, yeah. Okay. It's done though. That could be where we could get some money in. We've got to get these local folk working for us. Get some greenhouses going. Put up some new productions. Get some modernization of the area. It's all part of the plan. Get some restaurants open, all those type of things. All in the planning phase. But first of all, we have to get money in. We have to get the locals producing, and then we can start building different things, and we can get the locals involved in supplying ideas to get a whole lot of town productions going, so that the locals can supply us from the... Why doesn't that one hitch up? It has hitched up now. Talking instead of concentrating on the hitching again. So we'll get this started, and then we'll come back to you once it's done. There's quite a few little things that we need to do. But right now we need to find ways to get money in to get going. That's our biggest worry at the moment. Is we're so short on money. We've only got £6,000 in the bank. So I think I'm going to have to sell at least one of these fields of hay. I want to keep some to put into the animals. Automatic drop, that's what we want to do. Yep. And there we go. Very basic baler. It's probably going to... The pickup is quite narrow, so it's going to be missing quite a bit, I think, on our way through. I'm not too worried about that. I'm not going to stress too much about having to pick up every single grain. I know we need the money, but we also have to be wary of the time span that it takes to do these things. We should be just about full. I think it takes about 3,000 litres. Okay. And we should be able to get going again. There we go. Right, so we're going to finish off this field, and then once that's done, I'll get back to you. Right, so we just finished that field. We've picked up most of it, 10 bales. And we're going to go down and get started on the second field. But first of all, we need to service the baler, because the baler is also in a pretty bad condition. As you can see there, it's kind of taken the whole operation, the whole the service bar is down quite low, and I think that is because of the baler, because we have of course serviced our tractor, so it should be just about 100%. So Let's get that in there and get the mechanic onto that. Just go and tell him what I want done. Yeah, so the condition of the tractor is pretty much 100%, but this one is not. It's not going to cost much, but it's still going to cost us money. I think what I need to do now is I need to have a look and see how much it's going to cost us to put up a reasonable sized greenhouse or open air garden. I want to do it fairly close to town. So what I'm going to do is, before I start it, I'm going to get on the horse. We're going to go and scout out a couple of areas to put up a greenhouse. I don't know whether we've got enough money yet. We might have to sell the wheat and the barley that we've got. But let's go and see. So we have to ride this at some time today, so there we go. It's such a highly pedigree animal, it's a bit difficult to catch him sometimes. So I think what we should do is we should put those up to start with closer to town, so that they don't have to go too far to get to work, so to speak. So I'm not quite sure of what we own where, but I think we own these parts down here. So let's stop there. We'll have a look and see. So the land is pretty. I think it'll be under greenhouses. $8,000, $20,000, $9,000. Oh, it's nothing cheap. Allotment gardens. 4,000. That's some apple trees. Yeah, we'll have to go and sell some stuff, but I think this is kind of where we'll start off putting these up. We might have to do a bit of landscaping while we put them up, but yeah, we should be able to do it. The other thing that I wanted to do is just go and have a look and see what productions we've got. So I know there's a BGA up there. I can see it up there. Sawmill. Oh, we could do a bit of forest thinning. Quite a bit right here that could be done. So there's a couple of small productions here by the look of things. This looks like a dairy. Yeah, so we can supply milk to there. We can have some of the townsfolk working there. This is a cement factory. What does it require? What does the cement factory require to get going? So it needs stones and wood chips. Stones or wood chips. So I think it might be a good idea to get a chainsaw, cut down some logs, take out some of these trees on the hill here. 73%. By the time we're finished, time we get back, we'll be 100% trained up. Yeah, so money is going to be our biggest problem. I don't want to get the townsfolk's hopes up too high too quickly. So I wonder if our horse is good enough to jump this. Let's have a look. Oh yeah. Brilliant. In any case, I think with that we're going to go and finish off our our baling, and then we'll do that off camera now, and then we will we'll consider selling the wheat and the barley that we've got in the silos, and hopefully make some money, and we'll get a greenhouse operation started. But for now, I think that's where we're going to end this episode. So yeah, a little bit of a failure on the artificial insemination, but yeah, we'll see what happens in the next one. We'll have to wait till October to see how that goes, but still. In any case, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. Oh dear, please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one. Cheerio.